In a tranquil village surrounded by emerald fields and majestic mountains, a young boy named Arjun lived with his family. Arjun was brilliant, curious, and full of dreams, but he had one flaw. He was impatient. He wanted to succeed quickly, without putting in the time or effort. One day, while lamenting his failures, he met a wise old man by the village river. The old man listened patiently to Arjun and then told him about the fabled Mountain of Patience. Those who climb it, the old man said, gain wisdom, courage, and the secrets to achieving their dreams. Arjun's eyes sparkled. I'll climb it. How long will it take? The old man chuckled. That depends on you. The first test, the forest of distractions. Arjun set off the next morning, confident in his abilities. The first leg of his journey led him through a dense forest. Birds chirped melodiously, and vibrant flowers lined his path. But as he walked deeper, the forest became dark and eerie. He encountered a group of travelers who were resting and playing games. They invited him to join them. Just for a little while, Arjun thought. But hours turned into a full day. Realizing he had wasted precious time, he hurried back to his path, guilt gnawing at him. Lesson learned. Arjun realized that distractions, no matter how tempting, could derail his journey. From then on, he vowed to stay focused. The second test, the River of Doubt. The next challenge was a wide, rushing river. The current was strong, and there was no bridge in sight. As Arjun stood there, doubt crept into his mind. What if I drown? What if I can't make it to the other side? A fisherman nearby noticed his hesitation. You won't know until you try, he said. Believe in yourself, and the river will help you. Encouraged, Arjun fashioned a simple raft and paddled across. Though the journey was tough, he made it to the other side, soaked but triumphant. Lesson learned. Arjun learned that doubt was his biggest enemy. Belief in oneself could overcome even the fiercest challenges. The third test, the cliff of perseverance. As Arjun climbed higher, he came upon a steep cliff. The rocks were jagged, and the climb seemed impossible. He was tempted to turn back when he noticed an ant carrying a crumb up the cliff. The ant slipped repeatedly but never stopped trying. Inspired, Arjun began climbing. His hands bled and his muscles ached, but he kept going. Step by step, he reached the top of the cliff, where he found a small spring of fresh water. Lesson learned. Perseverance, even in the face of pain and failure, always leads to rewards. The storm of fear. As Arjun neared the mountain peak, a fierce storm rolled in. Lightning cracked the sky, and icy winds lashed against him. Fear gripped his heart. He wanted to turn back, but he remembered the farmer, the artist, and the ant he had encountered earlier. This storm is my final challenge, he thought. He found shelter under a rocky ledge and waited patiently. He used the time to reflect on his journey, and when the storm passed, he emerged stronger and more determined. Lesson learned. Fear is temporary, but courage and patience last forever. Reaching the peak. Finally, Arjun reached the summit of the Mountain of Patience. The view was breathtaking. He could see the entire valley below, the rivers winding like silver threads and the sun casting a golden glow over the land. But more than the view, it was the journey that changed him. The mountain had taught him focus, belief, perseverance, and courage. He realized that success wasn't about reaching the top quickly, but about embracing the lessons along the way, returning home. When Arjun returned to his village, he was no longer the impatient boy who wanted shortcuts. Instead, he became a guide and mentor, helping others achieve their dreams. Whenever someone asked him the secret to success, he would smile and say, "Life is a mountain. Climb it with patience, and you'll discover treasures greater than gold." Conclusion. This story of Arjun and the Mountain of Patience, reminds us that life is not a race. Each challenge we face shapes us, and every step we take teaches us something valuable. Success is not about reaching the peak, it's about the growth we experience on the way.